Alrighty. Hey, Anna, how's it going? Who the heck are you? Oh, right, it's Halloween. I ain't got candy for you. Sorry, nope. Nope, not dealing with it. I don't want to deal with children. I'm not in the mental state right now to deal with children. I'm so dang tired. I don't want to. Oh, but then everyone will hate me. Oh, never mind. The problem solved itself. They left. Okay, hang on. Chat box is acting funky. Let me try and fix that. Maybe. Socks. Nope, it's still acting funky. Oh, wait, hang on. Is it above? It's below the image, that's why. Hang on. Nope, still broke. I just wish things would work. Problem with streaming. I just wish things would work. Okay, hang on. Let me pause the game so I can actually try and work on this. Tired of being tired? Yes, immensely. 12-hour shift, and I'm dead to the world. Like, that's why the stream's probably going to be short. Although we know maybe of Harvest Moon, and it might not be. I'm gonna try and keep it short, just because I got other things I need to do before I hit the old Sackaroo to do it all over again tomorrow. But yeah, no, I am immensely tired, which is probably why I'm very low energy, which is fine because it's like 10 at night. You don't need high energy all the time. Sometimes you gotta be a little chill. Yeah, you gotta sit back, relax, and just chill, you know? Don't gotta be high energy all the time. Hey, Shadow, how's it going, buddy? Oh boy, it's been a day. My entire everything hurts. Like, my entire lower half of my body's just dead. I really think I need to get my, like, hips looked at or something, I don't know. See, why is it Shadow's text message pops up, but Hannah's doesn't? That's weird. Well, I've got honey. If I happen to see a kid, I'm gonna throw honey at it. Sup, boy? Don't stop moving. Stop moving. Pet you. Alright. So far, no kids? Hey, I'm cool with that. They probably were all like, he's our hermit. He doesn't... Like, I don't even talk to the villagers. It's a bad habit I have with Harvest Moon. I get so obsessed with the, like, just taking care of my farm. I don't socialize at all. People probably think I'm a murderer. And it's fine. Hey, Mixed Scales, how's it going, buddy? Chips and dip, ooh, what kind of dip? And chip. Oh, where are you going? Don't go behind the chat, I can't see you. Okay, I've got strawberry and coffee milk. I guess maybe kids like those, right? I don't know what the kids like anymore. Okay, I think that's everything. Oh no, wait, I've got a sheep somewhere. There's a sheep. Give me your wool, please and thank you. Oh no, there it goes. Hannah's on the screen now. Weird. Oh. It's already 4 and I've only just gotten everything done. the blacksmith's closed today, so I can't upgrade my hoe before winter. Darn. Oh well, I'll do it tomorrow. What are you more excited to play? Harvest Moon One World or Story Season Pioneers Town? One World's already out, and it's garbage. Many reviews have stated this much, and I was interested in it, and now I want nothing to do with it. I'm not even going to touch it with a 10-foot pole, because it's very bad. And yeah, I don't plan on playing One World, but I do plan on playing Pioneers, because I've already got it. Not like in a playable state, but I've already pre-ordered it. Like, I wish I could play right now. You kidding? I'd be all over that. I'd have so much fun. Like, I know Pioneers has like a few technical hiccups with the game. I know like it's got long load times and the characters aren't as developed, but they're gonna patch those out or patch them in, I guess, whatever. And yeah, I'm real excited to play it. It's gonna be real fun. I guess no more kids, so I'm gonna leave. I wasn't waiting anyway. It's not like I wanted to give kids honey or anything. I want the Harvest Goddess to give me a stupid power berry, but she won't do it. She won't do it no matter what I give her. She won't give me it. I know I need to do it for like 10 days. I've lost count with how many days I've done it, to be honest. Yeah, I pre-ordered mine digitally, so I doubt it's gonna drop early for me. I wish it would, because I'm not under embargo, so I could play it however long I want, and nobody can get mad at me, except maybe Marvelous. Marvelous might get mad at me, but nobody like no game dev wants to talk to me. Are you kidding? Look at me. Look at me. I'm joking, actually. I've got a few projects down the pipeline that I need to get finished. But school and work come first, so I'll just have to do it when I got time. Alright, horse, I guess you're just broke, so I'm gonna just leave you there. Alright, Sunny, cool. Sleep. It's winter! I'm gonna change my clothes for winter. Let's see. What do I want to change into? I could be a little reindeer, but that's tacky. I don't particularly like it. Let's go with these black overalls. I wanted something blue, but like that's just your default. Aloha. Alright, so there's no reason to... Oh no, I forgot to feed my animals yesterday. Oopsie doodle. Whoops. My bad. Like, I know the chicken and rabbit are fine, but like these guys have not eaten. Sweet, the fruit cow's done. Yay! Fruit cow! Yay, fruit cow! Okay, that should be everybody. Yes. And I've got like over... How much? Yeah, I've got over I had over 300 bushels of fodder, so I am good for the winter. I'm gonna guess you guys aren't happy with me and don't want me to milk you, I'm assuming. Yeah, you're upset. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's just fine. Where's my brush? Oh, okay, that's cotton. I was like, what? Yeah, I completely, it's force of habit. I completely did not realize, like, in my brain, I knew that the season was changing, but I'm so used to, like, my daily task of, like, just water all my crops, that I completely just did not think about the fact that, oh, I should probably not water my crops, because it's not gonna matter. But, oh well. Win some, you lose some. That, and I also forgot that you can use corn to make chicken feed in the summer, and I had made a bunch of corn, and didn't use a dop of it to feed any chickens. Which is fine, because whatever. Let's see, give me shears. Throw that back in there. That back in there. Okay. Oh, right. Before... Oh, it's only 7? Jeez. I forgot without having to water 1,000 freaking crops. Like, I have so much time now. What's up, Pulpery? Okay, the winter mine is open, but I really want to upgrade my hoe before I go into it. This leaves that wraparound, doesn't it? Yeah. Hey, Purple, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, I know, I noticed Santa was streaming, and I was like, oh, Santa stream, I kind of want to watch, but also, I kind of want to play Harvest Moon. Honestly, I've thought about doing, like, a picture-in-picture mode with, like, a Santa stream in the bottom, and just meet while I'm playing, but I feel like that'd be weird. Because, like, I tried stuff like doing listening to a podcast while I stream, because sometimes I really just don't feel like conversing with people anymore. Can I have my stupid power berry, please? But, yeah, no. Wintermine? Yeah, Wintermine time. I mean, not today, because, like, I want to get my... Well, I simped to my friend's stream. Exactly. I simp hard for that Santa boy. He good people. Okay, upgrade my tools, please. Upgrade this hoe. Make it a copper hoe. Please and thank you. Because, see, winter's the only time where you can actually, like, upgrade your freaking watering can and hoe, unless you get real lucky and there's rain. In which case, then you can upgrade it, but you gotta kind of know that ahead of time. And I don't plan that far ahead. Nice! Let's see, he's not gonna... Yeah, I was gonna say, he doesn't have anything. Already got that. Alright, cool. I'm not gonna buy anything then. You're dead to me, essentially, until spring. Bye! In fact, pretty much everything's dead to me until spring. Spring, like, winter is the time of year I usually sit and socialize with the townspeople, funnily enough, because there's literally nothing for me to do, so it's like, I'm that one guy who sits there in winter, hi, how you doing? Oh man, this is great, isn't it? And then spring rolls around, I'm gone. Just, I don't exist. You might as well just not even try. That's why it takes me 40 freaking evers to date anybody in this game, because I will sit and not bother. Or... What is it, bud? What are you doing? Self-portrait? Are we doing... Let me think. What is another thing I hate in art? Oh, it's a self-portrait? I'm so sorry. Although, to be fair, I just smacked the heck out of my mic. To be fair, though, I was really nervous about my self-portrait. Because I had to draw it 4 times. And they each had to be, like different in terms of, like, angle. But my teacher was very happy with them. And that made me very happy, because I was not having it this week. Like, my anxiety and stuff has been, like, through the roof throughout this entire week. And, like, I was like, oh, he's gonna shit all over it, man. I don't want to hear it. I really don't, because I am this close to just, like, crawling into a ball and crying. But he was like, nah, dude, like, this is the hardest thing I can ever ask anybody to do, and you did it, and you actually did really well. You got really good lighting, and you also, like, you've got a very hard to draw face, but you really did really good, and, like, this is one of the hardest things to do, and I really think you knocked it out of the park. You've really been improving. And I was just like, thank you. I feel like I'm gonna cry because I just don't like anything I do, but thank you. But, yeah, it's been, hey, Cartoons, how's it going, buddy? It's been great. Like, that really made my day, made my week, made it a whole lot easier for me to get, like, keep going, because I've just been really, I'm getting close to burning out, just because, like, I've been working myself super hard, like, especially when it comes to school and art. I've just been non-stop. Like, when I get home from work, I'm doing art. When I have a day off, I'm doing art. When it's the night before it's supposed to be due, and I still, like, have just not liked anything I do. Like, I've done, like, here's how I plan out my school. Because I can only afford one class, I wanted to go all in on that class. And so what I did is I watched the lecture twice. I take 2 sets of notes, one digital set and one physical set, where I actually get out paper and pencils and colored pencils and do another set of notes. And then I do the homework. And the homework usually takes me, like, by the time I finish all this, usually it's time for me to go to work, which, for the last few weeks, they've only been working me through the weekend and on Fridays and stuff. So, like, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I'm usually off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, sometimes Thursday. So it's been great for that, but at the same time, like, by the time I get to the weekend, I have no time, because I work 12 hours, and then I'm stuck, because then I hurt. So then, like, Monday rolls around, and it's due on Tuesday, and so I sit there and I work on it all day Monday, and then I literally will sit there and I will work until, like, 5 in the morning. Sometimes, like, I think the other week I stayed up until 11 o'clock in the morning, went to bed, and then had to go to work at 4. So, like, I was so dead. Like, I did not want to people at all. Sheesh, Purple. I hope you finish it, bud. I got faith in you, buddy, but geez, that's rough. I've got so much stamina. Let's see what. Jennifer's birthday. I don't know. Oh, that's who that is. Okay. Gary. Yeah, Ellen, I remember. Valentine's Day. I don't have anybody to Valentine, so I don't have to worry about it. Taiyaki? Cool. What you want? No later than date. How the heck am I supposed to make a bracelet, bud? Sure. What do I need to make? I don't know what to do for the bracelet. Where do I get the bracelet? I don't know. Ah! I think it's in the mine, but I don't know how far down. Frying pan, that's great. I don't need it right now. Well, I do need it, but not yet. Buy code for... Yeah, no, I'm literally... Open up. I don't think my hose done, but I want it. Wait, are you open on Sundays? Yeah, okay. Just gotta wait. Just gotta wait. You know what, I should probably go give my Harvest Goddess thing and then wait. Oh wait, I should probably take care of my freaking animals, shouldn't I? You guys are all happy now? All you guys are happy. I know. Happy. Happy animals. Happy animals. Ba-ba. I've also found I play Harvest Moon like I do real life. So like that makes no freaking sense. I can't word. So like the way I am in real life, I am very much a workaholic, and I don't like that. I don't like it like that. Cause like I said, like how I described my day of like I will sit and draw art and I won't talk to anybody. Like people have to reach out to me because I will not talk to you. Because I will sit there and it's like, sorry, doing stuff, sorry, doing thing, sorry, doing thing. Like, I think that's part of my problem with keeping a relationship of any kind, like, romantic-wise. I mean, not, like, my friends, they're fine, they got their own stuff going on. But, like, a romantic relationship, I have a hard time keeping because, like, I'm just so busy all the time doing stuff, taking care of stuff, and I just don't have the time. And I know that's no excuse, but like I just can't, man. I can't stop. Cause like I'm at that stage in my life where I've got the mindset of like I've wasted my time as a kid when I had free time and nothing but. And so now I'm trying to make up for it by just working myself to death. And it's not healthy. I know it's not. And I'm trying to fix it. Like, I'm trying, like doing stuff like this, because, like, normally, when I got home after that 12-hour shift, I'd be sitting here like, okay, time to get to more work! And I'm trying to sit and relax a little bit more. Like, it's just hard for me. Because, like, in the back of my brain, I'm like, I should be working on stuff. I should be doing things. I should be being productive. But, like... I know that that's not, you can't be productive all the time, you know? You gotta take some time for you. It's about, like, balancing that. Sweet, since you're so sweet visiting all the time, it's only proper, oops, what happened? Where'd my cuts go? I accidentally hit a button. All the time, it's only proper that I turn you in favoring kind. I present you with Power Berry! Yeah, Power Berry. Nom, 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 nom. This is the only time that we're going to you such a magnificent, but I hope it's still come visit. Oh my, rather not. Okay, whatever. Be gone. Sweet. Another Power Berry. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of my problem is I'm such a workaholic that I don't know when to stop. And I really should get a wrangle on that. Are you open yet? Almost open. I'll wait. Don't worry, I got time. Now you're open. Give me my hoe, please. Thank you. Need hoe. Don't know where bracelet is. Need to find that first. Wrong button. Okay, let me me actually Google real quick because I forgot. I think it's in the Winter Mine. I'm like 85% sure is in the Winter Mine. Let's see. Bracelet. Oh wait, he can't make a bracelet in one day, can he? How the heck are you supposed to do this? There's no way! Unless I already had, like... Wait, does he... Can I buy a bracelet? Wait, commissions. Here we go. Oh, I need that thing. Wait, how much time do you need for a commission? I can't see because of the chat box. Hang on. Let me just... One thing. Yeah, there's no way to do this. This is an impossible task. The only way I could have done it is if I had the foresight, like, or I save scum. But I ain't doing this. Screw that. Screw the mayor. What do I need the mayor for? What's he done for me? Nothing. I am self-sustaining. My farm is my own thing. If I were to, like, cut these bridges and just make an island out of my farm, I'd be perfectly okay. I'd be able to live my life, and nobody could tell me otherwise. Screw the mayor. He can get his own bracelet. Totally might help him, yeah, but, like... Not if he gonna be a jerk about it and be like, oh, I need this thing that you can't actually get. Like, if this was a rune factory, psh, no prob. Let me just craft one up. But, like, I can't do that in this game. There is no crafting. You dork. Come in my town thinking, oh, I'ma just ask him to do this simple task. I need to do one specific thing. Nah. You should be charging. Why are you not charging? What? Is it only on the frickin'... Did they change it? How it works? It should be doing its thing. Because, like, that's why I upgraded it. Was so that... I'm confused. This gold log? I don't need a gold log. I don't need nothing from the mayor. He can bite me. I was just gonna be nice. Now I'm like, no. Adamant, no. Tink, tink, tink. Yeah, no, the charging is not working in the mines, huh? I guess they changed that. That's kind of dumb. Not gonna lie. I don't like that. Granted, I know that, like, if you had a mithril, like, hoe, it'd be over. Like, you'd mine the entire floor. Like, it makes sense. I don't like it. I also don't like that time stops when you're in the mine still. Oops, wrong button. No, I actually need... No, I need that. Man, these things do jack diddly doo-dah, don't they? Why did I buy them again? Yeah, I know you're upsetty spaghetti. Okay, so I'm... Oh, now you're just being mean. Well, my... Can't do anything, so I will leave. Although I think black... I don't remember if it's black grass or... Yeah, it was black grass that gave me 5. Oh well, whatever, it's fine. I wouldn't have done much anyway. Now we get into the fun part of my mining obsession, where I sit here and mine forever. Just gonna wait. Also, has anybody seen Raya and the Last Dragon? I really liked that movie. Like, no joke. Thought it was a really good time. Like, I know it's probably not everyone's favorite, and I know people don't like the dragon necessarily. That's not Raya. The Shishu, I think's her name. But I thought it was great. Like... Heavily relate to the dragon, though. Not even gonna lie. Like, I'm like, dang. Me and that dragon get along great. We're both like, oh man, why is life like this for us? Why? What is this for? Woo! My O went up. Great. Fantastic. That's what I want. I forget if I think the winter mine you actually don't get any of the ores you need to upgrade tools, if my memory serves. I think it's just gems in the winter mine. I think. I don't... Like I said, my memory's not great with this game. I love it to pieces. Played a bunch of it when I was a kid. But that doesn't mean that I know anything about it anymore. That and they've changed stuff, so like I think one of the mystery gems you can collect in the game, one of them's completely useless in this game. Because it's, they didn't change it, which I think is weird that they wouldn't. Ah, darn it. But, you know, whatever. But it basically lets you see how much stamina you have. Because in the old game you couldn't. You just kind of had to know about the animations and know which one was like, I'm about to pass out. Okay, cool. I'll stop now. But Now you have your little berries and stuff up front, and you can just see. And they didn't like add it or change anything in it in this remake, and so I'm like, well, that's kind of dumb. Granted, I don't think it's the hardest one to get. Granted, they're all convoluted. It takes 40 forevers to get it. Not marrying the Harvest Goddess is still a pain in the butt. Like seriously, I don't know if I'm gonna marry the Harvest Goddess. Have I given her gift yet? Yeah, I did. But I don't know if I'm gonna marry the Harvest Goddess in this one, just because like she's so hard to get. Just because you have to do so much. And I'm just like, I don't know if I want to. Jeez, I might as well not even bother. Yeah, by the time I get into the actual freaking place, I'm gonna be, like, dead. So, I'll just charge it. I guess I'll just wait and charge up my whole stamina meter. Just because going halfway is not doing diddly. Oh, boy. I've also been reading again. Like, I've been taking like 30 minutes a night to read. It's been great. I've loved reading and stuff. I've actually forgot to pop my drink. Getting kind of thirsty. But yeah, no, I've been reading a lot. Like, one of the books I've been reading. Because, like, I realized, like, I've got all these freaking books, and I ain't doing jack squat with them. Like, I need to read. I need to start reading again. And you know, that ties back to the whole wanting to, like, help not be a freaking toxic workaholic. And work myself to the bone all the time. So, like, what I basically did was I started reading a book. It's called What Not to Do in Art School, or what art school stuff they don't teach you in art school. I think is the actual like book word. And I've been wanting to read that for a while, just because like I'm not going to a traditional art school, and so like I didn't want to. I kind of wanted to know what I was getting into before I did it, but you know, I'm big dummy head and decided, you know what, I'm gonna just go for it. What's the worst that can happen? So, but so I've been reading that, and it's kind of made me remember a lot of stuff that a previous teacher that I really looked up to when I went to my community college was talking about. Because it was in an art, or not art, an animation history class. And he'd always use that as a front. Because like it wasn't actually, like, we learned a bit about animation history, but it wasn't like the focus. He was more getting us prepared to actually do the job. Which I still think that, like, art school in general, like, granted, I can't speak for art school, I guess, but from what I've heard from other people and professors and stuff, or at least some, like, most people that have attended an art school like Cal Arts, for instance, I've heard that it does not do the best of jobs of teaching you actually how to be a successful artist in the industry, which I think's really interesting. I think that I think that teachers, at least, are now realizing that and are correcting. Don't get me wrong. But it's still... Oh, jeez. I forgot. I wasn't big. I was too engrossed in what I'm talking about. Oh, he getting up. Oh, yeah, boy. Okay, I'm going to just leave. I've got enough stuff. I can upgrade my tools again, so it's fine. But, I don't know. It is, like, I think a lot of people have a misconception about art school. Like, it's this magical thing that's gonna like, actually gets you the job. And that's not necessarily the case. Like, don't get me wrong. It can help you get the skills to get a job. Oh, wait, that's scrap. There we go. Wait, what? Nah. Light snow, okay. But I don't know. I think people think that it's this magical thing that you essentially, like, once you finish art school, you can just, you know, it guarantees you a job, I guess, is more accurate. And that's not really the case. You still have to kind of put the legwork in. And I don't think, like... I think it's getting better now, where, like, a lot of your teachers are kind of trying to teach kids... Or not kids, I guess they're people my age. So, like, not kids. But, like, I think they're trying to teach people now about that aspect more. Because the thing that I learned, you know, from that community college teacher was that you kind of have to work on your own personal projects along with your 9-to-5er, and that's hard. Like, it's hard to sit there and say draw for 8 hours a day and then come home and keep drawing and stuff. Even if you love the craft, like, that's hard to do. Just because, like, you're tired, you know? And plus you have to be cognizant of, like, how much stress you're putting on your body and stuff. But, like, the deeper I've gotten into trying to get into the industry, the more I've learned that, like, you know, you can do it. You just gotta keep at it. And you gotta just do your best. And I've got a few personal projects I'm working on. I'm really gonna go hard once I finish with school. Or not school in general, but like this semester, which I'm about to in a week. Because my semesters are super short. So, but yeah, we're on the tail end, and I'm gonna just work really hard at it. Because I couldn't afford, because I just bought a new car because my old one was about to die on me. And I don't have the money anymore to pay for school because I'm broke. It's great. So what I decided to do was, it's like, okay, if I can't pay for school, I'm just gonna take this semester off, I guess, which sucks. Unless my parents want to help me pay for it, which I don't know if they will or not, but we'll see. But essentially, I'm gonna sit there and focus on working on my portfolio. Hey, Loki, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Oh, well. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna go sit in the hot tub. Actually, you know what? I'm tired, my dude. I've just got off a 12-hour shift. I'm gonna enjoy some video games before I start working on schoolwork for a bit, and then read a book, and then go to bed. And then do it all over again tomorrow! Yay! Why do I like this? Let's see, I think... Well... What was the library chick? Didn't she like stones? I don't remember if I'm thinking of Stardew Valley or not. Let me Google real quick. Bachelorettes. Heart events. I don't care about heart events right now. Let's see. Was it? What was her name? Mary, I think's her name, right? I am terrible with names. President. Oh, so hyped for the new game. I know, right, Mia? It's gonna be great. Let's see. Not you, not you. Okay. That was weird. Where'd it go? I know it was Mary! Ha! I was right! Ha! Let's see. Her birthday's on the 20th. What did she like again? Let's see. Bamboo shoot, black grass. Oh, I've got black grass! Chocolate cake, cookies, diamonds. Oh man, she's an expensive girl. Muffin mix, pink diamond, poisonous mushrooms, raisin bread, recipe for French fries. Why? Red grass, relaxation tea, tea leaves. Okay, so easy enough. So she likes black grass. I've got black grass. Hey! Same here. I actually started with Harvest Moon DS. That was my first Harvest Moon game. I bought it from a Toys R Us, had to return it because the game was so buggy, and then I realized that's just how the game plays. Granted, I think my first copy was actually very bugged out, because it had a lot more freezes and stuff, and it actually hard bricked the cartridge, which I thought was weird. But I was also a dumb kid and didn't know what the heck was happening, and I thought my game was just broke. Parsnip. It's an orange. Same difference. But, yeah, I started with that, and then I went backwards. Because I was like, oh, dude, this game's so cool. Like, I loved Harvest Moon DS. And so, then I went backwards and bought, my brother actually bought Friends of Mineral Town. And, because he saw me playing Harvest Moon DS, and he was like, dude, I want to play this. And I was like, chill, dude, you want to do it? And, so he played it, and he didn't get very far in it, and so then I was like, well, let me have a crack at it. And I fell in love with that one. And then is she closed on Mondays? I forget. I think she is. Yeah, I think she is. I kind of didn't read the sign. Yeah. Hey, are you opening your house? Yeah, there you are. Hi, how are you? Your redesign's really cute, by the way. Here you go, have this. Love me. But my original lady that I was going after in the original game actually was Han, I think's her name. Ran was her name. I was going after Ran, and then when I played it again a few years later, I actually went for Karen, and never bothered with it. Island of Sunshine was fun. Yeah, loved that one. Oh man, such a good game. The only Harvest Moon game I did not enjoy was Harvest Moon 3 for the Game Boy Color, I believe, because you only had 3 years to get a fully functioning farm, and for the life of me as a kid, I could not do it. I was like, oh man, I can't I tried hard because I love Harvest Moon, so I was going in hard like I do with this game. But I just couldn't get it. I was like, I can't, my granddad ghost or whatever was just so upset with me all the time, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But I'd always get a game over in that game, and that frustrated me the heck, because it took so long for me to find out that I was doing it wrong, and I was like, great. So, I don't know, that took a lot of the fun out of it. I kind of want to play it again, though, see if maybe I can actually do it. Because I've got the game. I own, 90% of all the Harvest Moon games. The only one, and it's the darndest thing, the only one I don't have is Harvest Moon 64, aka, I believe it's Harvest Moon on the PS1, but I always played it on the 64. Through various means back when I was a kid. But I wanted to buy it, and I found it at a place called FX Game Exchange. This was back when they were in McKinney in Texas, and I had stupidly it was $30, $34 I think, and I was like, dude, yes. They also had Mega Man 64, and I was so mad because I love that game. Mega Man Legends, aka Mega Man 64, greatest game I ever played as a kid. Loved it. I rented it from Blockbuster, and found out my next door neighbor, who I was friends with, his save file was on it because we went to the same Blockbuster. And loved that game. I loved playing it, had so much fun goofing around in the town, and just had a blast. And, was so sad when I had to give that up. I was almost as sad as when I'd rented Ocarina of Time, because my friend had Ocarina of Time, and that was the first time I'd seen a game in 3D, and so when my parents bought me an N64, the first thing I wanted to get, because they got me Banjo-Kazooie, which I love Banjo-Kazooie, and they got me Yoshi's Island, or Yoshi's Story later, but I'd rented Ocarina of Time, and I was so sad and distraught about having to give it up. In my little 8-year-old brain, I was trying to figure out ways of keeping it. I was like, okay, what if I just don't return it? They're not gonna I legit thought that the Blockbuster police were gonna break down my door if I kept it over a day. Oh, if only I knew. But what happened was my parents had knew I was crying in the shower about it. I had no shame. Still have no shame. And so they were like, well, what's wrong? And I was like, I don't want to give this game back. Because I'm a dumb kid. I'm a real dumb kid. I'm a real dumb adult. So I didn't even make it out of Kukiri Forest when I first played it. I didn't realize what you were supposed to do, because I was just having a blast in Kukiri Village. And my friend comes over to watch me play it, and I boot up the game, and I show him, I go onto the save file, It was save file 2, because, you know, all good gamers play on save file 2. And I sat there, and I booted it up, and I looked at him, and I told him, I pointed at the screen, I was like, look, dude, I got like 3 hearts, man! And he's like, dude, that's like the beginning of the game. I was like, what do you mean? There's more? I legit was enamored by Kokiri Village that I did not understand. I was like, what do you mean there's more? What more could there be? Man, oh man, that just, jeez. Loved that game to pieces. And I forgot. Oh no, my animal's gonna be upsetty spaghetti. Well. Oh well! Nothing I can do about it. But... Bo! Big chonker! Hi, bud. You eat a lot of hay in there yesterday or something? He's a complete unit now. Yeah, the one world where they've got it to where it... No, why'd you run away from me? Where it mutates depending on the place you put your farm in. I don't know. The game had promise, but like from what I hear, people are upset about the fact that essentially the townspeople are just kind of robotic, and they have the same complaint with the Story of Seasons pioneers of Olive Town as well, from what I've heard from first impressions. But they also don't like that the way you get seeds is kind of monotonous, and the tasks that the villagers give you is kind of not really woven that well into like any sort of story. And it's not the best work, I've heard. But I don't know. I haven't played the game. I can't really give like a solid yay or nay on it. I just know that I probably won't pick it up because I don't want anything to do with it. I've got Story Seasons, and that's pretty much all I need. Because I feel like that's the stronger title of the two. Not perfect, granted. No game is or should be perfect, because that'd be insane. But I don't know. To me, this art style reminds me so much of Memory of Melody, or Melody of Memories. I don't remember. It's the GameCube one that was ported over to the Wii. I actually played it on the Wii. But this reminds me of that, and I love that style, and I loved that game. Like, that was one of my favorite Harvest Moons. Loved it to pieces. Don't know why, really? Because it's not like it's, like, the best, but I really enjoyed it. Like, really spent a bunch of time in it, and really had a fun time. But, I think out of all the games I spent probably the second most time with that one, I would say. Ah, jeez, my legs are killing me. Open? I'll wait. Now open. Oh, this is the mayor's house. Screw the mayor! I went to the wrong house. My bad. Here, have this. How are you? I had to choose a favorite game from the DS era of Harvest Moon series, which would it be? Mine's a Tale of Two Towns. Tale of Two Towns is pretty good. Not gonna lie. If I had to pick one from the DS, probably, what was it, Sunshine Islands? Is that the name of it? Because I've loved that one. But I don't know. I'd probably say Sunshine Islands or Harvest Moon DS, just because that's got a soft spot in my heart, because it was the one that I got started on, and it was so new to me that, like, I didn't know, like, how anything worked or anything like that. Original was, and I knew it! I thought that's how that worked. I thought they changed names, because I was like, oh, man, I don't remember these people, but I know their portrait. Like, I thought maybe my brain was just doing a big dumb. And I was like, oh, man, I'm not, like, my memory's not as sharp as it used to be, I guess. Getting old or whatever. Which, granted, I mean, my memory is not the best on the best of days. But I pride myself on at least remembering junk about Harvest Moon. It's useless knowledge, but I'm like, I'll hold on to this! Brain's weird like that, isn't it? Like, you just kind of hold on to the most useless of knowledge, and then you're like, I know this thing! How is it going to help you in life? It won't! Sweet, I can level up my hammer. My ding hammer. My ding ding hammer. Okay, stop being... I wish I could cut the animations out. I hate that, like, I can tell when my... Granted, I don't look at my stamina meter, so I kind of like the animations. I just wish they weren't so long. So I'm sitting here like, let me just tell me, hey, yo, you're getting low. But don't make me freaking have to sit here and be like, I'm dying. Please, kill me. I'm just gonna eat all this bread. Can I drink this oil? I can. Cool. I'm getting rid of this stuff that I bought thinking I could just store it. I didn't realize I could eat all this stuff. It's weird eating just raw flour and junk. I'm just... Like, what is wrong with my character? He lives like this, man. My character's a champ. Pete's a champ, guys. Oh, man, Wonderful Life, though. Oh, man, Wonderful Life, though. Oh, I have that on the PS2. Because that's how I played it. I played it on the PS2. And I loved that game. Oh, still one of my favorites. Just because it made it feel like I was actually a farmer. Because it had a tool shed. And, like in the old games, like in Harvest Moon 1, I think, was the one where I distinctly remember a tool shed. I think. Maybe it was Game Boy Color. I don't remember. But, like, I remember there being a tool shed, and I loved that. I loved having, like, not... Like, kind of having to go and... Like, granted, it's monotonous. It's dumb. But, like, I love that kind of dumb. You know? Where it's like, I gotta go grab my stuff, so I gotta go to my tool shed, grab the right tool for the job, and it kind of made me have to plan my day out and stuff. Like, oh, today I'm gonna, I don't know, till the field or whatever. Oh yeah, no, the frame rate, awful. Honestly, terrible port. But like my nostalgic brain was like, oh man, though, like that's the one I started with. Or like that was not the one I started with, but that was the one I like played, and so I was like, I gotta get it on that. Plus, I found it on at. It's so funny, like how I wish GameStop was still a retro store, because I'd go there much more. Like GameStop, you want me? You want my money? Make yourself a retro store. I know you're trying and you're failing awfully. Which, you know, that's not your fault necessarily, but it kind of is. Kind of is your fault. But, like, I distinctly remember throughout high school and middle school going in there and buying Game Boy Color games and Game Boy Advance games and PS2 games and GameCube games and, like, just loving it. Because, like, I'd go there, buy a Game Boy Color game, and play it on my SP. That's where I got like Harvest Moon 3, Wonderful World Life on the PS2. It's where I got one Inuyasha game I can't think of the name of. That's where I got a couple Inuyasha games actually. It's where I bought Kingdom Hearts 2. Like I bought a lot of stuff from GameStop back in the day. Bought a lot of stuff there when I worked there, but now I don't. And I don't have to bother with it, and I haven't gone to a GameStop since. The last time I entered a GameStop was when the Nintendo Switch came out. Think about that. That's 4 years, buddy. Like, I don't go into GameStop anymore. I buy all my games either off Amazon, or more likely, I will buy them digitally, because I don't want to go anywhere. Even though now I can. Used to be because I didn't have a car and couldn't drive. And so, like, to just avoid having to ask my parents to take me to GameStop, or heaven forbid, I walk to GameStop, I was like, nah, I'm buying online. But now it's just because I'm lazy. My laziness will kill GameStop one day. For the longest time, I was wanting to stay on the ship, so to speak, and die with the ship, and then I thought about it, and I was like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever thought. Why would I do that? Because, like, this is dumb, man. I think I wanted to do it just so I got a bragging rights, be like, I was there when GameStop died. Where were you? But, like, no, that's dumb. GameStop's an awful company. Like, I'm so glad I'm not working for them so I can say that kind of stuff. Because it's true. No one wants... Every single middle school to high school kid wants to work at GameStop so bad. Let me tell you right now, it's not what you think! Oh, man. Hated that place. Loved the people, though. Like... When I was first hired on, oh man, great place to work, because the people that worked there didn't care about, like, meeting numbers and quotas and stuff. They were like, if you make people happy and make customers happy and recommend good games, like, that's all that matters, dude. And, like, that's where I met a lot of my lifelong friends. I still am friends with many people that I worked with or met at GameStop. But, like, once things started changing, like... It just fell downhill. Got a GBA player? Nice! I really want to get a Super GBA. Not because I need one, because I've got, like, a Retron 5 that lets me record and output to HDMI for, like, capturing Game Boy games. But I just kind of want one, man. Like, I don't even need it, but I just kind of want it. I also really want a Dreamcast. Like, the Dreamcast is one of my, like, favorite consoles because my orthodontist, of all people, had one in his office, and I got to play it whenever I was waiting to get my braces on as a kid. Which, by the way, braces didn't work. My parents spent so much freaking money trying to fix my dang teeth. Didn't work at all. But, like, I loved going to my orthodontist because I could play his Sega Dreamcast. And I wanted one. And I didn't know, like, I was a Nintendo kid growing up. Not by choice, granted. Except for in middle school. Middle school, I got to get a PlayStation 2. Or no. No, it was late elementary. I got a PlayStation 2. But for the most part, I was a Nintendo kid. For better or worse. And mostly that was because my parents were like, didn't want me. My parents were super, super, like, restrictive on what I could play as a kid. Or even read. Like, they wouldn't let me get into Harry Potter because they thought it was witchcraft. And joke's on them, because now I'm into witchcraft, and it wasn't Harry Potter's fault. Like, I love, like, reading into Wiccan and like, Celtic stuff. And all that, and it's not Harry Potter's fault. That's because I'm a weirdo. And I love that kind of stuff. But honestly, I didn't even care about Harry Potter, to be honest, though. Like, I thought it was cool, but like, I was more interested in the magic part than the story. So I remember I got like the first book of Harry Potter as a Secret Santa gift at school. Do they still do those, by the way? Like, I know none of you guys are like elementary kids, but like, I wonder if they still do those. Because like, I remember back when I was a kid, like, even up until like late middle school, we did a Secret Santa where like you got like they just gave you a random book. Your mate's pagan? Nice! Santa. Hang on, I'll show that. I don't know why it blocked your message, but whatever. Nice. That's awesome. But, jeez, I keep forgetting about the stamina. But I don't know if they do those anymore. Like, I also distinctly remember when my kindergarten teacher actually bought every student in the class a book. And like, our school was very small. Our kindergarten was very small. And this was back in the early 90s when you could do that. And so like, that always struck out to me when I was a kid. And still stuck with me to this day, funny enough. I had one in my retail job. Dude, like, I kind of... Like, we didn't do a Secret Santa at my hospital job, but we did kind of something where we gave people gifts, or gave each other gifts, but I don't remember why. I think it was just 'cause. I don't remember. Maybe it was a Secret Santa. Yeah, I think it was a Secret Santa, actually. But I haven't had anything like that since, because I don't work at a hospital anymore. You know, where people actually care about their employees. Not gonna get into anything about where I currently work or anything. But, you know, just saying. Whoops, what did I just put in there? What did I just... Oh, that's what I put in there. Give me those. That. Keep that. But I don't know. I'm weird, so like, wait, what? Where's letter light snow forecast? Okay, that's fine. Light snow's fine. Sleep. Have I seen WandaVision? Yes, I've watched all of WandaVision. Big horsey! Good, he's so fast! Does he like me at all? Can I check that? Damn. Are you considered a pet? Oh, I guess so. Wait, what did I name you? Morgan. I don't remember naming you Morgan. Oh no, I'm stuck. Because I kind of name... It's funny, I do this all the time. In like any Harvest Moon game. Ever since I was a little kid, I always name them after referential stuff. So like, Ichigo is my strawberry cow here. And I named that because Japanese, Ichigo is strawberry for Japanese. Parfait, I don't remember what you're a reference to, but I know you're a reference to something. Maybe not. Maybe I changed it on this one. Cause I think Parfait and Cotton aren't names. Paprika is though. Paprika's a reference to a character that you guys can think of on your own. I'm not gonna tell you. And your espresso, I think I did not do it for these three, or four. But like the rabbit I've got is a reference. I don't think the hen is. I know, sad that the VO Sonic's not gonna be around to do Sonic stuff. But at the same time, he seems happy about it, so like, I don't know. To me, that's an all's well ends well type of thing. Like, we're like, yeah, I'm sad that you're not going to be doing it, but I'm happy that you're happy that you're moving on, you know? It'd be different if, like, he was upset that, like, he's not doing it anymore. But he seems genuinely happy about it. So I'm like, that's fine. You know, he's got other stuff he wants to do, and I can't wait to see what he does, you know? I think he's gonna be great. I think they're all great actors, so it's like, it's not like they're gonna be short on where... Oh, I was like, where's my animals? Yeah, Whiskers. Whiskers is a reference to a show about a dog and a rabbit. Not gonna tell you any more than that. Just because I couldn't fit the first bit of his name in it. The text box was too small. Have I played Rune Factory? I own every single one. Yes, I've played Rune Factory. I love Rune Factory. Like, Rune Factory, if I had to put Story of Seasons or Rune Factory in a box and be like, okay, I can only pick one, I'd go with Rune Factory every time. Because, like, I love Harvest Moon and Story of Seasons. Don't get me wrong. Like, these are my bread and butter. I will play these nauseam until I die. But at the same time, Rune Factory, though. Like, Rune Factory, though. Like, I love Rune Factory so much. It's such a... I think this is the Doctor's office. It's such a fun game to play. I cannot get enough of Rune Factory. Okay, let me buy your frying pan. Ooh, yes, please. I forget how to get in the shopping channel in this game. I remember it has to do, you have to do something. Did they? I didn't pick up Rune Factory 4 Special. Because I still have my Rune Factory 4. Granted, I know that you're gonna want to do that before 5 comes out, because, like, it gives you special stuff. But, like, I don't know, to me, I put so many freaking hours in Rune Factory 4 that I just didn't want to revisit it again. Even on the Switch, I was kind of like, they didn't really add anything to it that would bring me over, because, like, I played a bunch of it. Like, when I say I play a bunch of Harvest Moon, I play a bunch. Like, I believe Rune Factory 4 was my second most played game. The other one was Etrian Odyssey, which had 1,000 hours in it. I don't recall how many hours I put into Rune Factory 4, though. But I know I put a lot into it, and I started over several times. And then I played Rune Factory 3, and then I played Rune Factory 2 again. Because that one really was, like, I loved that one. But let me think. What else? The only one I didn't really care for was the one on the PS3. I can't remember what it's called. Tides of Destiny, I think was the name of it. Rune Factory Tides of Destiny. I didn't care for that one. That one was weird. Like I liked it, but like it has not stuck with me. Like I still remember playing Frontier. I loved Frontier. Like Frontier was the one I enjoyed the most on the Wii. It was the only one on the Wii, but I liked that one. Stardew Valley anime. It very much is. Like, not even gonna lie. That it very much is. And I can't wait for 5. Give me 5. Like, me and Santa have both said, like, if they don't bring 5 over, like, soon enough, we're just gonna learn how to read Japanese and just go with it. Like, he even, like, me and him got to talking about it, and he was like, dude, I'll just, like, get my phone out and Google Translate it. Because I remember, and granted, I don't condone this, but it doesn't mean I haven't done it. But back when Rune Factory 3 came out in Japan, I got the ROM for it, put it on my computer, and played it. I didn't know what the heck I was reading or anything like that. Like, I knew nothing of the story, but I just wanted to play it. I didn't even care. This is, granted, this was before, like, Google Translate really was usable. We didn't even have well, I think the smartphones were starting to come out, but, like, wasn't a big thing. No, well, actually, I don't think smartphones were a thing until I hit high school. Oh, jeez, I'm old. Feck. Ew. I had to think about that. I was like, wait, hold up. No, I had like a phone with a keypad still in high school. Oh, jeez. No, I think I had a Razor still back then. I was gonna say I thought I had an HTC, but no, I don't think that was until like mid high school. Remember the Palm? Oh gosh, the Palm. I wanted one just because it was like, oh, it's a computer on your go, and I was like, that's so cool. And now I'm like, oh, and if only I knew. And oh my gosh, people still, like, I find it so funny. Like, you have literally everything at the palm of your hand, and you're like, people still do stupid stuff all the time. I'm like, oh man, guys, come on. I don't know. I'm just a jaded old man, I guess. Grumpy old man noises. Granted, I can't. I got no room to talk. I'm dumb as heck. Sometimes I'll do dumb stuff. It's just like, man, why didn't I think about this? You know, whatever. It's hindsight and all that jazz. I think I'm gonna sell these. Man, the sound design on this is so good. Oh, jeez, it's already 11:40. Shoot, I need to jet. I didn't get to do my work. Oh well. I guess I needed this. You know, it's like, what the heck is that? Sweet, I got a Kappa Jewel! Nice! Oh, heck yeah, dude! Heck yeah, gamer! Oh, geez, Shadow, don't even get me started. I was like, oh no, I'm old. I was around for some of this. I was like, oh, jeez, no, stop, please. I can feel myself dying. Okay, Sunny, cool. I forget where I put the capstone though. Where do I drop it? I think it's in the lake, right? Or is that somewhere at the cliffside? No, I think it's on the cliffside. I think the DLC. I thought it was just a feature. I thought you could just marry the Harvest Goddess in the default game. Like, I didn't think you'd have to go and download any DLC. No, don't take my horse. It's my horse. I remember not getting to keep this horse back when I first played this for the first time. Because I didn't care. I was like, dude, this horse is cool, but like, I don't have to feed it and stuff. Awesome. Bye. The dude took it, and I was like, what? That's my horse! Yeah, my character can drive a fully grown horse. To mount your horse, do that stuff. You leave your farm while mounted on a horse, but be aware that sometimes you can't return to it while still... Wait, what? You can leave your farm while mounted on a horse, but be aware that sometimes you can't return to it while still mount... That makes no sense. Why not? That makes no... I don't understand that, but okay. I don't see why I would have to not be able... Brain does not compute with that. At all. Whatever. It's fine. Oh, dude, that's the worst. Also, I hope, like, I know I'm bad about this, but I hope, like, people don't, ensue when I say dude, I'm being gender, like, specific, because I'm not. Because, unfortunately, where I've grown up, like, and I say like a lot, too, but dude is, like, gender neutral to me. Like, I can say it to a lady, I can say it to a guy, and it's all the same. Like, I ain't trying to, you know, call anybody like, oh, everyone's a dude in here. No. I don't know. I know Hannah's not, but, like, I don't really care. But, I don't know. I get self-conscious about that sometimes, because, like, I try and be very, you know, gender inclusive and stuff like that, because, you know, there's multiple gender types, and I don't want to offend anybody. By, like, or make people feel like, oh, I can't, like, watch this guy, because he's gonna assume, you know, or misgender me or something like that, you know? I don't know. I get self-conscious about this sometimes. I just want people to know that, like, I ain't saying that to make anybody uncomfortable or nothing. just how I talk. I don't feel like going after you. Y'all can eat on your own terms. I know, I feel bad shearing the sheep in the winter. I'm like, oh, but I don't wanna. No, I need to go back in there. Who have I talked to? Who have I not talked to? Apparently I haven't talked to Jack Squat. Yeah, dude, that just sounds weird, right? Like, usually if someone makes a big enough stink about it, I'll say lady dude. But, like, even then, I'm like, this is weird. I don't know, like I said, I grew up in like a very, like, this is just how I talk type thing. I've tried to stop it, but at the same time, like, it's just ingrained in me. Like, this is me when I'm laid back and I, like, this is just how I talk. Like, honestly, I've thought about changing my, like, when I start videos or streams or stuff, like, saying, like, my dudes, what's up? Or something like that. I don't know. Just because, like, I'm also trying to make, like, the whole YouTube thing more casual. Like, more just like, hey, yo, come hang out with me. Or don't. Whatever you want to do. Just because, I don't know. I'm kind of like don't have the time to put into YouTube as much as I used to, so like I'm just kind of like, well, I guess I can just either abandon this or make it more casual, and I'm like, I'd rather not abandon it. So I like hanging out with like you guys, like y'all are awesome people. I don't want to lose that. Virgo! How are you? Yes, I know. Wish you had more things to say. Channel's version. Oh yeah, no, Shadow. I've seen your message. I just hadn't responded. I'm sorry, dude. That's actually what I was about to go do, was talk to the woodmaker and buy some dang stuff. Because I got money! Moolah! Give me all the monies! Where you at? There you are. Give it. Bye. Oh yeah, I forgot I need to get trees and stuff. Let's see. Do I want a big LCD TV? Let's see. Well, the fridge is most important right now. Let me buy the fridge. Allows me to check the time. Why would I need to do that? In the original, this was important, but... Yeah, essentially, this is essentially what you'd get. Like, I ain't even lying. Like, I used to put on, like, you know, a face and facade and stuff when I was first starting out, just because I was shy. But, like, no, I've legitimately grown into this person. Like, granted, I can be a little bit shy sometimes. But for the most part, I'm just like, hey, dude, what's up? I'm just chilling. Hey. Like, honestly, this legitimately, this is what you get. Me being dumb, big fun, dumb guy. Having fun, being dumb. And enjoying every minute of it, you know? Days when Harvest Moon spreads were a thing. Right? I kind of like I kind of wish they could have. Oh, that was the. Oh, okay. I was like, what the heck is this? I kind of miss the sprites. I kind of wish they'd use them in something. Like, I kind of wish that they'd make a reference to it or something. Like, in the loading screen, have the little, like, sprite or something. Granted, you don't have loading screen. It's like, bam, bam. Like, honestly, there's no loading screen. But I kind of wish, like, in the save or something, because, like, when you save your game, like, it does that. I kind of wish it was instead, like, Pete's old sprite or whatever her name, the lady's name was. But I kind of wish they had one of their sprites or both of them. Heck, why not? As like little like hoeing or something like that as they save or whatever. I don't know. Just feels like they kind of just didn't. They just redid everything and were like, take the old stuff, throw it away. We don't need it. Let's see. What do I need for the... Where's the hammer spot? Where's the hammer spot at? Was it level 2? Level 3? I think I can get a level 3 out of this. Let me go check the cliffside. I don't recall if the pond's in here or not. Pond, are you over here? I don't think you are. Nope. I don't remember where you put the capastones. No, it's somewhere. Our sprites are owned by Natsume. Yeah, they've been used. Well, like the not the character sprites. No. Not well. Okay, hang on. Not the. Or, well, I guess technically they don't. They're nature sprites, but no, not these guys. Although, granted, I haven't seen those, except for in this, like. But I imagine Natsume owns the Harvest Sprite trademark, if I had to guess. Which, like, I don't know. They can keep it for all I care. Right? Like, I'll take that over the sprites any day. Like, honestly. Still a pity. It's still a pity what happened, though. Because, Nick, don't get me wrong, Natsume was one of my favorite companies growing up because, like, they made... Like, when I was a kid, I thought, oh, they make Harvest Moon. When, in actuality, they didn't. They just published it. But I still liked them. But, like, ever since the divorce of you know, the Story Seasons team went over to Marvelous and Xseed, like, I don't know. It just, Natsume's not done a whole lot. I know they, like, publish the occasional game, but mostly it's Harvest Moon, and they're not that good. Like, every single Harvest Moon game that I've seen since the breakup has not been good. And, like, they also just... They're almost... It's almost like they're going through the Sonic, like, thought process when it comes to developing games. Like, they're throwing something new at the wall every time they come up with a new game. Like, we had the one where it was like Minecraft. And then we had the one where... I don't even remember the other one. The one that was on mobile. That was it. And like, it wasn't good. And now we've got One World where, like, essentially they're just letting you, like, pick up your farm and move it to predetermined, like, spots on the map. And the world's empty and, like, just doesn't feel like... I don't know. I feel like they need to go back to the drawing board. I feel like they need to either hire a dedicated team, because I don't know if they outsource this. Like, I don't really know if they outsource it at all. Like, in my mind, they probably do, because I don't think they have an internal dev team. But, like, I just feel like they don't, like they get a different dev every time to do a Harvest Moon game. And I don't feel like that team knows what Harvest Moon, like, represents or is. You know, and I mean that in the sweetest way possible. But, like, it decays. Because, like, it's just, they're missing stuff, man. Like, they're sitting there and they're making games, but they're not making Harvest Moon games, you know? Like, they have these great ideas, but, like, then they fall short on every other part. Yeah, no, the desert area is awful. And, like, the textures are so flat in that game, and I don't know why, because, like, they could just do a game like this. Like, I don't know. I feel like if they want to do Harvest Moon right and bring it back to where... Because I would love for, like, don't get me wrong, I love Story of Seasons, but I don't want it to be the only farming game out there. Like, I want us to have Harvest Moon and Story of Seasons and Stardew Valley. Like, heck, I'd love a Stardew Valley too. I don't know if it'll ever happen. But I'd love for the guy that made Stardew Valley, make Stardew Valley too. Granted, he's just updating the Stardew Valley itself, and that's great. It's brought me back to Stardew Valley several times. But, like, I don't know. I don't want Story Seasons to be the only one, because then that stifles creativity and innovation, because then they're like, why would we bother having to try? We're the only game in like, the company here, or the town. It's dumb. No, I don't want that. But, like, I feel like Natsume really needs to, like, buckle down and look at look at Harvest Moon's history. It's not a name, it's not just a name. It's a style of gameplay. Even if you have to ape the old style of gameplay, at least that's something. I ain't condoning you do it, because, like, that's just uncreative and you're gonna get flack for it, but at least it's something. But, like, I think what they could do, if they really want to bring back the old Harvest Moon type stuff, look at what the games did right. Look at, like, especially look at you got the numbers, like the biggest selling Harvest Moon titles, look at those games and see what they did right. And then take that and sit there and reevaluate it. Be like, okay, cool, that worked back in X year or whatever. Let's take it and modernize it, or let's take it and really help value the player's time with it and stuff. Because, like, as much as I love, like, all the Harvest Moons, they still could be improved upon. Like, there's, like I said, there's no perfect game, and there never should be. But, like, I don't know, I feel like if Natsume wants to continue making Harvest Moon games, that's great. But right now, you're just dragging the name through the mud. You're just, like, slapping it on there, and you're not making good stuff, and you're making yourself have a reputation of making, like, trash stuff with it. Because it's like, I looked into One World, but, like, I kind of knew, like, I was like, no, it's modern Natsume. Why would I buy it? That was my first knee-jerk reaction. I was like, no, I'm not going to bother with it because it's not going to be worth my time. It's going to be trash. And lo and behold, it's still true. And as much as that pains me to say that it's still true, because, like, you know, it's like I said, One World had an interesting idea, but they didn't do anything with it. And they sat there and squandered it. I don't know. I'm going off on a tangent. Was making another game. I heard that too. I heard it's like it's centered around magic or something. Like, I think it's like a wizard, like, life sim or something, and I think that's really cool because, like, that reminds me of that one Konami game of all things that was an Animal Crossing clone. That wasn't good, but I still liked it because I love Animal Crossing and I'll play anything with Animal Crossing related mechanics. But I just want games, man. I want more time to play games. But, like, I also want time to do other stuff. I just want more time. Oh, well. Wonder how long. Just think. One day you'll be mine. Let's see, actually, that's relatively close, isn't it? Like, it's the 21st, so 2 days? Probably get rid of these racks too. Okay, so I want to see what they're talking about with this whole like, oh, you can't get on your horse or whatever, or leave. Or, yeah, like change up the formula here or something. I don't know. I think Natsume is lost, and they're just trying to find themselves, and they're going through that awkward growing phase that everybody goes through. I guess I don't know, because like I mean they didn't develop any games, so they're essentially like trying to learn all this stuff from the get-go, and like they just don't know what they're doing, you know. No overworld music? Weird. I don't know. Like, I gotta give Natsume some credit here, though. Like, they are only a publisher. Man, they don't develop games. So it's like, it's understandable for them to be like, we don't really understand what Harvest Moon is, you know? But like, they're at least giving it a shot, you know? But I don't know. It just feels like they really need to think about like what makes Harvest Moon good. Chatbox is borked. Chatbox. I hate Chatbox so much. Like honestly, I've been thinking about taking it out half the time just because it's so annoying. But it's like it makes stream archives so much easier because then like people can like watch the thing and be like, oh hey, you know, it's chat. I can look at the chat. And he was not being like insane, just talking to himself all the time. I do that anyway. Pretty sure my neighbors think I'm a crazy man, sitting alone, talking to nobody. But you know, that's just how life goes. So funny you mentioned that, Minya. There is kind of a similar farming game called, I think it's Toxic Crops or something like that. I don't think that's what it is. I don't think that's what it's called at all. That sounds like a rad name though, but Atomic Crops, I think is the name. I don't recall what it is, but it's a recent game. Came out in the last few years. All right, I think after this day we're gonna call it here. Just because I'm getting tired. Much as where's my horse? Horse, where are you? Horse. Horse. Horse, where are you? Get out of the water. Get out of the water. He's so much faster than walking. You know what? No, I'm gonna ride you inside the stable. Go to sleep. Fine. There. Now go to sleep. I was like, you've trapped me in here now. You fool. Alright. And I'll need to throw this away. Let's go ahead. I'll just go back and throw it away. I should have done it before. I don't remember. I think in this game, I don't remember if it's in the DS one or this one, where like if you throw trash on the ground, people hate you. Like their hearts will decrease for each trash you throw on the ground or something like that. I don't know. Maybe it's an old wives' tale, but like I never risk it. Yes, it's called Grave Keeper, I think. I played a lot of that. That was fun. That was good like filler for when like I was wanting to play something different, but was still having that Harvest Moon itch. That was fun. I liked that game a lot. Okay, no. There we go. Yeah, I remember that. And you made meat out of human meat. Alright. It's like midnight 30. Alright, I think that's good enough for today. Oh, because I got... Get ready for bed and stuff. But yeah, story seasons, Pioneers, you're almost out. Gimme. Actually, I wonder, could I cheese it? Could I be special and get to play it early, please? I actually just want to test it real quick. I know it's not gonna happen, but I can dream, darn it. I can dream. Oh well. I'll just wait. It's only 2 days, but it'll be fun. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed our little late night excursion to the world of Mineral Town. And yeah, this has been Story of Seasons. Friends of Mineral Town is available on the Nintendo Switch, PC, and I believe PS4. I think. I'm pretty sure it is. I think the only console it's not on is Xbox, which is weird, but whatevs. But yeah, if you want to check it out, then there's a link in the description down below. Where you can download it and play it for yourself and have fun. It's a great time, especially if you haven't played it like the original. It's real good. It's real freaking good. But if you have played the original, guess what? It's even better, because then you get to go and have that nostalgia trip. And on top of that, in all honesty, like Friends of Mineral Town, the reason I bought this was because I wanted to have a Harvest Moon game I could just jump back into at any point. Because, like, don't get me wrong, I love Stardew. Stardew's great. But, like, whenever I take a 6 months off of it and then try and come back in, it's always a steep learning curve just to be like, what am I doing? What's this thing do? Oh gosh, I don't remember how this works. Whereas like on this one, it's like coming home with a warm, fresh, hot cup of cocoa and a warm blanket, and it's just sitting there waiting for you to wrap you up and just cuddle you in a sweet farming submission or whatever. I have a feeling Story of Seasons is not, or the Pioneers is not going to be that for me, just because, like, I'm going to no-life it, and, like, I also feel like it's got a lot of stuff, because it's got a lot of DLC planned, actually. which I think is really kind of interesting. I've already got the season pass for it because I want to know what all's planned. And I think I also get the original outfits for these guys. I think. I think Story of Seasons Pioneers is going to be my first game where I play as a female though, because A, you can have same sex marriages, and B, I don't know. I feel like I want to play as a female this time around, just because. It's not like I ever marry anybody anyway. What's it matter? But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed. Hope it be a fantastic evening or day, depending on when you're watching this. And yeah, I have been your farming madman, Magnus, and hope you enjoyed and hope you have a fantastic day. If you want to check me out, then hey, guess what? You're in the right spot. Why don't you go ahead and hit subscribe, comment down below if you're watching the VOD, or like the video. Helps out me on the good old algorithm, and helps get me out there and helps more people find me and more people watch me and more people hang out and we all have a good old time. And if you really like this stuff and want to help me make more of it by supporting me, then please consider checking out my Patreon. Link to the description down below. Like these wonderful people right here. Purplist, Anna Wolf, and Make Scales. But anyway, guys, I will catch you on the flip side with more crazy content in the future. I think we've actually got the next stream actually is all of town. I think it's set for 11 a.m. on launch day. So we can all look forward to that, including me, because I'm going to have fun with it. I know you guys will maybe have fun with it. And yeah, we'll just all have a good old fun time together. But anyway, guys, I will catch you later. Bye!